Open your mouth. Spread your legs. Clear. Let's go.
What up, yo? What do you know what it is? Your boy PistolPete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. I'm up here still flying the pitches with my niggas. A lot of times, you get in trouble, you get in all kind of shit and all that. And I used to pass, because this is where I wanted to be at, flying my pitches and all that. And with that being said, I want to introduce S-ONE. S-ONE is from Castle Hill. He got a 19-year bid, did 16, been home 3 years. Let's get right to it, you already know. Dog in the Yard, your boy PistolPete. S-ONE. What up? You already know what it is. Your boy PistolPete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. And today we got S-ONE in the building. What's up, S?
What's good, Pete? What up, baby?
What's going down, baby?
How you, baby?
I'm good, man.
Good.
How you been, man?
I'm good, man. Just came home.
Okay.
I ain't been home 40 days, you know what I'm saying?
Woo.
Had to come check you out. I was a big fan of your podcast.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. I like that, man. I like that, my brother.
Right.
This is definitely your platform. You hear this? This is what it's here for.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So, how long you did, man?
15 years, 9 months. Straight.
15 years, 9 months straight. So you went within what year you went in?
I went in 2008.
Okay, before we go back to that, tell them a little bit about S-ONE as far as where you from, where you raised, siblings and all that, where you were part of the Bronx you from and all that.
All right, check it out. S-ONE from Castle Hill, Castle Hill product, I was doing music before this. I was fucking with a crew. You probably heard of us, Bang Bang Boogie. That was my crew. You know what I'm saying? And I was active in the street though. That was just some rap shit. I was on some street shit the whole time. Even the members probably didn't even know how deep I was in the street. So when that indictment came, they snatched me up. They were trying to give me life. They had Hocus. Hocus is my brother. Hocus 4/5.
Okay.
They were trying to give him life as well. So, we fought that case. I was 22 when I got locked up. And I was just going through it on the island, And before I even...
First time on the island?
No. That's my second time. Okay. I was in the adolescence. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then, and the adolescence, it was like real quick. 6-5 split, got out of there. YO, you know how that shit go, youthful offender. But this time around, they was trying to like they say 3 strikes you out? Nah, for me it was 1 strike. I was out because they didn't even give me no 4-year offer, 5 years. They were straight trying to give me 25-year cop out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it was like a couple murders and shit, a part of my conspiracy. I had nothing to do with it, but they just all tied this in on the gang level. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
so you got called for conspiracy?
Conspiracy, it was a conspiracy to murder, conspiracy to sell drugs. It was gang assault, regular assault, robbery, burglary, a bunch of drug sales. Basically everything in the book, that ass, they had me charged with so many different charges. I was on a 108 count indictment. Wow. Well, they were trying to finish me, but I knew it was kind of weak because the feds threw it back. Like the feds looked at it and was like, nah. So my shit wasn't the weakest because I ended up doing time. But what happened was the people that was snitching, some of them started, retracting their statements, and the case got a little weak. But the main snitch, I ain't gonna say his name, bitch ass nigga, but he was adamant about telling throughout the whole case. So that's what kept the case strong. You know?
It kept it going.
It kept it going and shit. So I sat on the island for 4 years, been through a lot on the island, a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
4 years on the island.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I was, you did a DVD back in the day, Incarcerated Scarfaces. Yeah. And I used to watch that all the time because I've been through it when I was an adolescent. Right. But now I'm like, damn, the island was just like how it was when y'all was on the island back then. Bunch of violence, there's a whole bunch of gang activity, shit over the phones. You know how that shit go. So I survived all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you got caught up right up in there. You went right up in there, and you was in island for 4 years.
I was in island for 4 years. I did probably 2.5 years in the box. Okay. I was in the box. Under me was Khalif Browder. You know who that is? No. Khalif Browder is the young kid who did all that time in the box. They actually changed the law around him. He hung himself when he came home.
Oh yeah.
That young boy.
You know what I did see? Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace. He was right under me. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Khalif Browder was under me, and he used to always bang on his door. 'Cause I used to hear it from under. You know, I was on the 5th floor. He was on the 4th floor. He was an adolescent, and that island was tough, man. They had us in there like treated us worse than animals, man.
Yeah, I just went 3 days ago.
It probably got better now, but
shit, that
still
shit
messed up.
fucked up, dirty, stinking. Full building was disgusting, mad hot. We went on the hottest day. I brought Joe in there to talk to the young brothers and all that, and it was fucking hot. So ain't really not much change. The only thing changed is a lot of brothers that go to jail now, they going to jail for like blocks and all that. It's different. It's not like money. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, like I guess it's a new thing they got, you know, where everybody fights about blocks and what gang they in. But nobody, you know, you go to jail for what? For money.
For money.
Back in the days,
Yeah.
it was owe you bread. You know, you violate me on my bread, or you ran over something or something.
Yeah.
Or anything to do with money, and you go to jail. You know, you know that's considered a violation, and you go to jail, whatever. But now brothers is out here just fighting for neighborhoods and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because I mean, it's kind of our fault. Like when I say, I'm not gonna say your generation, it's my generation,
Right.
because in your generation there was gangs, but it wasn't like super gangs.
That was a super
right.
gang.
So now you got the Bloods, you got the Crips. We integrated that into our blocks now.
Right.
So New York City is ganged out. It's just like L.A. back in the day, and New York City is having the same problem because now the gangs are too big, and now it's imploding. They fighting against each other. So it's a whole lot of shit going on in the street and even in the jail. And we could get into that a little later or whatever, but
Right.
it's out of control. It just got too big.
Right.
And now it's just about retaliation and reprisal. It's not about, like you said, money or anything conducive to bettering yourself
That
or
was
bettering the
about
game.
retaliation.
Yeah, it's about retaliation.
Get back and all that.
Get back. It's just
All right, we gonna get to that, right?
Yeah.
So you're right. So now you've been home fresh 4 months.
No, I've been home 35 days.
35 days.
35 days.
15 years. And
15 years, 9 months straight.
so how many siblings you got? You
It's a lot of us. It's 10 of us.
Castle Hill?
Castle Hill. A lot of the family from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? HBO, Harlem and Bronx. That's where the fam is from. But I grew up in Castle Hill.
Castle Hill. Mm-hmm. And so a little bit of your upbringing up, you know, in your Castle Hill. How was it?
I mean, it was tough. Castle Hill is one of them blocks where it's what you make it, just like any other block. But we always had some legendary type of figures in the neighborhood, niggas that was getting a whole bunch of money. You know, a lot of them are just coming home now. Shout out to my man BMO. You know, we just had a bunch of dudes getting money like just any other block in the hood.
Yeah.
You know, just
I
getting
get it.
money. I grew up regular. I grew up playing ball. I started rapping a little later, but we was all into playing basketball, thinking we gonna make it to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? A few of my niggas did. Shout out to Kenny Sack. He played for the Denver Nuggets. Okay. You know, so we always thought we was gonna make it.
Y'all was all gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. So what age you started getting in trouble and shit? You know, how many siblings you got? You got 10
It's 10 of us. It's 10 of us.
brothers?
No, 7 brothers, 3 sisters.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I started getting in trouble around 12, 13. I mean, I started getting in trouble. First, we started stealing, going to the stores. We always had a gang, so it was always 30 of us, right? We never had shit. We was all fucked up. You know, our moms and fathers. Some moms is strung out on drugs. Others are alkies. You know what I'm saying? Father is strung out or basically not even there. So we just got in each other. You know, my whole crew. We had a crew called One Love. We would run up in stores, take everything, wipe a store out. That's how I started. That was my criminal activity back then. Going to a store, deli.
At 15?
No, at 12.
Shit.
12, 11. Like we couldn't afford video games and all that. So we was going in the store, taking everything. In the back of Toys R Us, you know where they keep all the games?
Yeah.
Niggas was rushing that shit, taking everything. And then, you know, that shit gives you a type of thrill, you know? And then petty robberies, snatching niggas' chains in high school, you know? And before you know it, we selling drugs and shooting at each other.
Yeah.
You know, that's how that was in the 90s. You know how that shit is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I get it. So you did 15 years. That was your first time
That's my first stretch.
stretch.
It's my only stretch, too.
Yeah.
Because I ain't
That's
going
right.
back. You
You
heard?
better not. Shit.
Nah.
Nah, hell nah. So now, them 15 years, man. I mean, where you been at? Like, how was that journey?
See, my
Tell us a little bit about that. Like,
all right,
you know,
so my 15.
I mean, ain't you gang affiliated still, right? I mean,
listen, you know, it's just like,
I mean, because I know how jail is, so I'm just saying, you did 15 years. How was it?
I mean, when I first came up, I'd never been behind a wall before, right? So I never even seen a 40-foot wall until I went to Sing Sing. Sing Sing was like transit. You know, when you first go up, you go to downstate, and then I landed in Sing Sing. So I was like, all right, cool. Then when I finally go into A Block and I seen the tears, you've been to Sing Sing before, right? Never been to Sing Sing? So it's just like Attica, Auburn, and all that other shit. You know, mad tears. But Sing Sing got the longest tears in the state. It's 88 cells on the tier. So when I seen that shit, I was like, yo, my first thought was, I know we ain't gonna be sleeping here. Like, I seen that, like the movies, you know what I'm saying? So, and I was like a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous.
Yeah, shit.
Until I seen everybody I know. And then after 4 days, that shit was normal. Sad to say, but for the most part, that shit was scary. It was mad. It was niggas hollering up on the tiers. So imagine the tiers are like 5 stories. So it's niggas hollering, yo, who the fuck is that? New niggas coming in. You know how that shit go. Yeah. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to cut a nigga, stab a nigga. I don't see nobody's face. All I see, I'm on the flats. Yeah. So all these niggas just yelling, and before you know, when I hit the yard, 500 niggas in the yard, shit like that. Niggas doing all kind of shit, waiting by the phones. Some niggas is rolling up, smoking weed. Some niggas is shooting dope. There's all kind of shit. Niggas is fighting.
All kind of activity going on, right?
Everything going on. Niggas gambling, niggas cooking. I'm like, damn, I just see the gang. I see the crew. And I'm like, all right. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then niggas was like, yo, we was waiting for you. We knew you came up. We didn't know you was going to land here, but it was all love when I came through. You know what I'm saying? Because of the name from the street. The shit carry a lot of weight. If you do good in the street, the jail's going to respect it because they hear about you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how that shit is?
Yeah. Sound travels. So
sound travels.
Absolutely. So what was one of your first business besides Sing Sing? You went to Sing Sing and did how many years?
No, so it was transit. So I go through Sing Sing.
Oh, so you only just going through Sing Sing?
So I'm just going through Sing Sing. I'm trying to stay there because I'm close to the city.
Yeah.
And plus, I want to get all my shit, like all my clothes, towels, you know, all my package stuff. So I know they're gonna send me up, and I had a feeling they're gonna send me to Clinton, and that's what they sent me. They sent me to Clinton, and then they sent me to Clinton Annex. So I did more time in Clinton Annex than Clinton Main. But Clinton Annex was a whole different type of jail because it was nothing but white people, as far as the correction officers, and they were super racist. You know what I'm saying? And after first jail, somebody put their hands on me, like the police jumped me in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the niggas jumped me. I was still young. I was young. You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
I beat up one of their snitches because niggas was snitching and shit, and they thought I cut him, but I punched him. You know, you punch somebody and you split their eye.
Yeah,
it was one of those. So one of the COs, they cuffed me. You can't let them cuff you. You know what I'm saying? They broke up the fight. They cuffed me, took me in the back somewhere. I'll never forget. It was a nigga about 5'2", little nigga. Nigga snuffed me, old ass nigga, but he had a muffin. That shit, and it felt like nothing. I started laughing, and then them niggas jumped me. I felt that shit, and one of my tooth, you know, they cracked one of my teeth in the back, and she had to get it pulled. But that was the first time, like that was my welcome to prison ass whooping from the police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And what kind of feeling you felt when you went up to the yard in Clinton, like, you know, and you like...
I knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not so everybody.
You was a little bit more comfortable. Like,
yeah. You know, you start knowing people, right? You seeing people you know from the neighborhood, people who've been down forever that heard about you. You know, we got family members up there. It was cool. Like, sad to say, it was for, see, look, you can see, I just did 15 years, 9 months. I ain't got a cut on me. Yeah. I remember watching the DVD y'all did, and a lot of brothers was getting cut, or y'all had to put in a lot of work. Y'all was cutting niggas. Yeah. Yo, I had a good bid. Ain't nothing, and I was active. Ain't nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was
Thank God for that.
Thank God for that. I was a good nigga. Like, everybody.
You would stand up. You went. You got there. You was accepted, right? I mean, they already knew you was coming.
Yeah,
you had your peoples there.
Yeah,
you know, any of your family members who ride out the 15 years and so much with you?
Oh, all my brothers came to see me. Dollar, my brother Dollar, Hulk, all my little brother Bills, all of them.
You have family support.
All my family, Medici, my cousin from Medici came to see me. And my son came to see me.
Okay.
Yeah, Meister came to see me. A lot of people came to see me, and then, you know, Hulk was still out here doing music and being around the cats that was coming up in the industry. Right. So I got to speak to DMX when I was behind the wall. I got to speak to P. I had a cell
Okay.
phone too. Later on, I had got me a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? So I
Let's
was
just get to that later on.
get to that later on, but I spoke to
now-
everybody.
So now you doing 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
You in Clinton. How long you was in Clinton?
2 years.
Okay, and then you got transferred.
I got transferred to Clinton
No, after 2 years.
after 2 years. I went back to Sing Sing.
Okay.
Right? I went to Sing Sing. So now I'm in Sing Sing, and I get back, the whole shit changed because a jail flips every 3 months. So now everybody that I knew from before wasn't there no more. So it was a whole new
crew.
a whole new crew of people there. So I had to get familiar again.
Yeah.
I had to get comfortable with my neighbors because some of these niggas is just miserable. I was with a nigga that had 350 years, and this nigga was one of them bug out, dudes that
Living
was
like a savage in the cell.
living like a savage. This nigga didn't care about nothing.
It's just mental health. Mental health is really you help them. Mental health is important, man.
Yeah.
We need mental help in prison. Because a lot of brothers is fucked up and they're not getting the help.
No, they're not getting the help. And this dude, he didn't want the help, honestly. That dude he knew that he was going to die in jail. And he was kind of young still. He was about 40.
Damn.
And he got hit with 350 years. So I'm around people that got 19 years in. And at the time, I only probably got about 6-7 years in, which is a lot of time. But, behind the wall in the max, that's nothing.
Yeah.
So, I just started chilling. Like, bunch of older cats, like let's say cats that's from your generation, took a liking to me. And they was like, yo, man, you need to go back to school. You need to do something with this time. You know what I'm saying? So I went back to school. You know what I'm saying? I got a college degree.
Okay.
Shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
You
got focus.
Yeah. Like Lisa Evers, she came to see me. Lisa Evers?
Yeah, of course.
Lisa Evers had came up there to check me and shit. Like people was just still rooting for me. Like, yo, you still young. You could come back out in society and be something.
Absolutely.
So
it's never late to change.
So I spent a lot of time in Sing Sing too. I spent about 5 years in Sing Sing because I was in school and shit. But then shit started happening. When you're affiliated and you're associated with people, shit gonna go down. So I had to, I went out with the crew, I went out with the gang, and I got transferred out of there. I got PK'd to Fishkill.
Okay.
Right? Because Fishkill, after if you got 7 years or less,
For
you can go to
for
immediate.
those that don't know what PK is, break that down.
Oh, PK. So when they PK you, they pack your ass up without you even knowing, and you got to leave that facility ASAP. So they PK me out of there. I didn't know where I was going.
Yeah, secret location.
Secret location. But then I landed in Fishkill, and I was like, all right, I made it from a max to a medium, but that shit was off the hook. That shit was worse than any max. Fishkill was like one of the worst jails right now.
Crazy.
I mean, back when I landed 4 years ago, it was terrible. You know what I'm saying? Off the hook. Off the hook. Like, I done seen it all.
You managed to stay there?
I managed to stay there.
And came home from there?
No. I came home from Queensboro.
From Queensboro.
So they moved me to Queensboro and shit. They PK'd me to Queensboro. I didn't even know. They just PK'd me. And I came home from Queensboro 35 days ago. All right. So I was just like, shit's crazy.
How it feels, man, after 17 years and what, 7 months?
No, 15 years, 9 months.
15 years and 9 months.
Mm-hmm. No, it
it
felt
feels?
good. It felt like, when I first came out, and it felt like home. The Bronx changed. You look in the Bronx, there's mad new buildings.
Mm-hmm.
The streets are different. I'm riding in the streets and the routes have changed,
Yeah.
But I started seeing familiar faces, and people gave me a warm welcome. Like my brother and my man Ty Skrilla posted, on Instagram, me being released and shit. The shit got fucking 500-something thousand plays. It reached 300,000 accounts. And I'm just, I was doing my thing and shit, but I ain't never had no numbers like that. So a lot of people welcomed me, gave me money.
Good, man, show you the love. Yeah,
Yeah, they showed me the love.
That's
People,
good.
people welcome me.
That shit is good, man. It's good to get that support.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of brothers come home and they don't get that support. They wind up being lost, going back to their old ways and shit like that because nobody's there to encourage them. Like, yo, hold up. There's a lot of opportunities now. This is a little different than 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Now, just like this. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's good to have that in your life. A lot of brothers don't have that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you blessed. You mentioned something about a phone. So in the last joint, because it seems like everybody called me too on the phone. I'm like, man, you know how hard it would have been. I would have done 100 years with a phone.
Yeah, see, back in the day, it was so hard to get the phones because the police wasn't really, not even just the police, just people in general, like, that bust the moves for us because shit's still going on. So I want to put nobody on blast.
Right, of course.
But, phone cost you about $3,000.
Oh,
I needed the phone. And plus, I wanted to familiarize myself with the technology. Because when I was home, it was sidekicks and razors, sidekicks and razor phones. Now you got these phones here, fucking technology different, You could FaceTime with these shits. You could do all sorts of things with this. So I wanted to learn these joints. I spent the $3,000 because in prison, nigga getting money. You know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
Selling everything. We got motherfucking hooch selling. I'm running tobacco through the fucking box, and I'm eating every fucking 3 days. Nigga getting $400 fucking shit. Cash app sent to my, you know what I'm saying? So nigga got the money. You know how it is in jail.
You in the yard.
Yeah.
You outside.
There's money in jail.
You in the yard, moving around, getting money, because there's a lot of ways to get money in prison.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of ways. A whole lot of money
ways,
in prison.
especially if you're not addicted to anything, you really get some money.
You really get some money.
Because when I came home on a plane. You feel me? Like nobody had to pay for that shit or nothing. Like I flew myself.
Yeah, your weight was up. Your weight was up.
Yeah, shit was very crazy because I ain't use no drugs, I ain't smoking no weed, I ain't do shit. So you know how that go. And on top of that, man, we was on our bullshit in prison. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get it, man. Yeah. So now you been home. What's your plan? I mean, what you working on? You got a job?
I mean, right now I got a job. I work with the youth in Lincoln Hospital. Guns Down, Life Up. Okay. Yeah, I'm over there.
Oh, you know Trap?
Trap, I know Trap. Hell yeah, I know Trap.
All right.
You know what I mean? Trap, good dude.
Yeah.
The other thing is I'm still doing a little music and shit here and there. You know what I'm saying? I got some songs and stuff. I don't want to really put them out there yet because I'm just looking for the right situation to put them on like the right playlists and things like that. So I'm talking to a few cats. As far as putting them on like playlists that could reach people, because now the game is ran by them playlists now. Yeah. Right? Like I'm talking about like Spotify's and things like that.
You need to put your shit all on there.
All on the internet, yeah.
Yeah. That's what you need to put your shit on there, get the covers, work on your covers. You know what I'm saying? Do a cover for your new shit. You know what I'm saying? And you do a blast, make sure that the beats is good, it's not samples and shit like that, so they won't flag it and you won't be able to put them. All that kind of shit.
Yeah, I'm working on it and shit. I got a few good people in the corner helping me and shit. But right now, it's still in its infancy stages.
So
what
you doing, rapping?
Yeah, I do a little rapping and shit. But it's more like it ain't hardcore shit that I went through yet. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is just like feel good joint because I don't want to come home and just be the hardest nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Like I could talk this jail shit all day, right? But I'm just doing
feel good shit is great, man.
Feel good music right now. But it mixed in with a little bit what I went through. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But I'm doing that. Also, I don't know if you seen the movie Respect the Jukes. That was a movie we got on Stars right now.
Okay.
It's on Stars. It's streaming on Stars. And I did the soundtrack from jail. I put the soundtrack together, the listing. And shout out to Christ. Shout out to Big Tone. I don't know if you know Tone. My man Tone and Naj.
Yeah, of course. Shout out to Big Tone
and
Naj. Yeah.
But they let me eat and be involved in what they were doing while I was away. You know what I'm saying? So it gave me something to look forward to as I'm home now. You know what I'm saying? And the movie is doing good. It's been out since 2022, but we finally got it to Stars. It's streaming. It's one of the #1 independent.
What's the name of it?
Respect the Jukes.
Respect the Jukes.
It was a book.
That.
Yeah, it was a book at first.
Wow.
They were selling a book from the trunk. You know how that shit is. And then before you know it, they manifested to a movie, and the movie doing good. It's streaming right now. Respect the Jukes.
Wow! Shout
Big
out to
Christ.
Naj.
Shout out to Tone, Naj, Big Christ.
That's right. Man, you focused, man. I'm happy that you got to get as far as job.
Yeah, the job is good. I got the job is basically so I get paid, but I do volunteer work and I work with the youth. It was just like what I was doing in jail because when I was away, I came in little homie, left big homie. So I was stopping shit from happening, diffusing situations. Niggas respected me. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm doing that and getting paid for it with the youth that's out here. It's the same shit. I was stopping shit in jail. Now we violence interrupting out here.
You're getting paid for it and you love to do it.
And I love
what I'm
to do
saying?
it.
And you love to do it because you out there, you know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just can't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you got the power to do it and stop brothers from killing each other and all that, and diffuse the the heat, then why not?
Yeah.
And get paid for it, why not?
Yeah.
I love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
That's guns. What guns?
Guns Down, Life Up.
Okay.
Shout out to
Mata and all that, right?
that's Mata, that's
Okay.
Gilly, that's all them, all of them.
Shout out to all the brothers.
Jimbo,
man.
shout out to Jimbo, the boss man over there, Big
Okay.
Jimbo.
I mean,
You know
just
what I'm
keep doing your thing,
June
man.
Balloon.
Yeah, keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
you keep doing your thing. You fresh out. You know what I'm saying? You got any kids?
I got one son. He was just with me yesterday. You know what I mean? I brought him to work. He got to meet some of the kids that I work with.
Okay.
You know, I just wanted to show him that I'm out here doing something positive, because God forbid anything can happen in this world, but at least he can have that memory of me,
Absolutely.
of from doing something positive. Because a lot of I used to get trailers with my ex-wife, and he been around forever, like coming to the trailers and shit like that when I was away. So I just want to show him he had good memories from back then. So I want to give him some good memories of me out here.
Yeah, in the
You know,
street.
that's all it's about, because God, anything can happen.
Anything
you know
can
what I mean?
happen.
You know how the memories carried you when you was in jail.
Of course.
All them good memories carried you.
course.
You wanted to get back to that. When
You want to get back to that.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
so you got to give them good memories.
Got to give them
You
good
out
memories.
now,
Mm-hmm.
spend a lot of time with your son, your kids, is important. Trust me, I got a bunch of kids, and I try to spend my time as much as I can with all my kids.
That's real shit.
Because even if they grown and all that, even if they been, I mean, you already know, time went by and they all grown up, still, time is important. It's never too late, you know what I'm saying, to make it great with family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, bro. So I would encourage for you to continue doing that, you know what I'm saying, because it's important.
Yeah.
And keep doing your thing, because that's the wave. You keep giving back, you know what I'm saying, you get all the biggest blessings. You ain't got to look over your back, none of that. What you think about prison reform? You think it's needed?
Of course, because at the end of the day, society need to know exactly like what's going on with the people that's in prison, because y'all footing the bill. The taxpayer is footing the bill, and the money was just being wasted. You know what I'm saying? So just from an economic point of view, it should be reformed, because the money is just, you spend $180,000 a year on one prisoner. Just think about this: if society was to give $30,000 to $40,000 a year to that same prisoner, it's a chance that that person probably wouldn't even be in jail, because that person will have adequate housing and adequate food.
Yep.
You know, because majority of us, where we come from, we are going to prison behind economic reasons, right? With the lack of money. So just from that point alone, it should be prison reform. But also, you have to remember, New York, our jails are some of the oldest in the country. Right. Our jails are some of the first in the country too. Sing Sing, Auburn. Auburn was the first jail in the country. I think it was Auburn, if I'm not mistaken. Auburn, Sing Sing, Clinton. These jails are almost 200 years old. Yeah, they falling apart. They dilapidated. So it should be prison reform just based off of the jails falling apart. The heating system is bad. The water system is bad. And I don't know if you've read the news, but yesterday they just made an announcement. They closing Comstock and Sullivan because these jails are falling apart. And also the percentage of people coming to prison very lower than it was been back in the days. New York State don't house 70,000 prisoners no more. It's only about 38,000.
Okay.
So people are not even coming to prisons no more, you know? So it should definitely be reformed, because society is changing. And in this society today, it's more forgiving, more opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And it's a better way.
It's a definitely better society, better opportunities, better everything. This ain't like back in the days when we was being, when I was being raised, it was
it was just punishment, straight
punishment, go straight to go get it. We had to go downtown, jump on that train, and go get it.
Fact.
You know? So, yeah, I would appreciate S-ONE. I appreciate you coming,
definitely,
man.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? It was definitely great having you.
Oh,
I got some dates coming in regards to Rikers Island. I'd definitely like to get you, to volunteer to come.
Listen, I would definitely go in there. If they allow me in, I'm going in. Can I give a few shout outs real quick?
Yeah, all the shout outs you want, brother.
All right.
This is your platform, man.
Yeah, first and foremost, I just want to shout out everybody from the motherfucking Bronx. I want to shout out everybody from New York City, everybody worldwide that watch this platform.
That's right.
Shout out to my man That's my boy Class and Point. You know, DP. Shout out to LR. Shout out to my son B Brock. Shout out to BMO, Hocus 4/5, Dollar Bill, Pone, SC, Medici, everybody, my son.
Everybody that's coming home and all those that's been home.
Free Bills Raw, free 2-5, free Baby Boy, Flatbush. You know,
That's
free
right.
everybody, man. Everybody. There's so many people.
So I can count on you on Rikers Island.
You can count on me. You can count on me to go to Rikers Island. I'm there. I don't slack, you heard?
All right, let's get it.
I'm with you.
I definitely gonna get you. All right,
right.
with that being said, you already know it's your boy Pistol Pete, Dog in the Yard. What up? You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. First and foremost, I want to thank S-ONE for coming through. Keep doing your thing. Guns down. Life's up. I mean, I think that's a great thing, you know what I mean, that you're doing that. I'm going to be doing, I got a lot of things going on, so I'm definitely going to keep you in the loop, you know what I'm saying? I like what you're doing. I respect it. Keep doing your thing. And with that being said, you already know it's your boy Pistol Pete, Dog in the Yard.
South Shot, nigga.